Hello everyone. So I wanted to take the time to respond to a video made by the Vigilant Christian to point out the hypocrisy in his interpretation of freedom of religion. Our vigilant friend has some objections against homosexuality, and with it he has objections against the way of life of the homosexuals. Which is fine, it's his opinion, he has the freedom of speech and all that. But I feel I spotted some hypocrisy here. So I'll just go and exercise my right to the freedom of speech. Mario made this video where he complains about a law which might be pushed through in California. This law is supposed to aid the LGBT community against bigotry. Mario, on the other hand, sees this as an attempt to silence religious people or attack them. And for me, this is where the hypocrisy sets in. I tried to explain this in a comment, but decided to make a video as well. In my comment I said this: as a progressive central-right secularist, I believe we all should respect each other's rights. I believe in the freedom of religion. It allows me to be non-religious. And the freedom of speech also allows me to speak up and protest when others are imposing their way of life upon me or others, forcing others to change their life. Now, don't check the spelling, it's about the message. Unfortunately, it mostly are the theists imposing their way of life upon others and getting away with it. And as soon as people object against it, then suddenly they remember the freedom of religion and hypocritically claim their way of life is threatened. And this video, Mario, is an example of that. You are against gay people and the way they live, and that's fine. But when in a city you don't live in, two gay people whom you've never met and you do not know the existence of get married, is that imposing your way of life? Does that event stop you or hinder you experiencing your religion to its fullest? I don't think so. So why would you go out of your way and try to stop this law, or try to ban gay marriage, or to try and stop gays from living their lives the way they want to? That makes you the bigot, and forcing religion upon people makes religion a threat to society. Now, let me explain my last statement. It's really easy. I live in the Netherlands at the moment, which is one of the most tolerant countries in the world. The government here is a majority coalition of 4 political parties, of which 2 are religious. Those 2 parties want to enforce Sabbath. They want to stop shops from opening on Sunday, regardless of people's religion. So the atheist shopkeepers will be forced to keep their shops closed on Sunday, because there is a religious rule by a God they don't believe in that tells religious people working on Sunday is a sin. So the religious people are going to force the atheists to also keep their shops closed. Now, that is imposing religion upon others, or at least imposing aspects of religion upon others. It's also forcing religion upon others to force gay people to have therapy because you think their sexuality is based upon a confusion, like it says in this bill. The bill amends California's Consumer Legal Remedies Act to include sexual orientation change efforts. So the theists will actually try and change gays. That is absurd. Even trying to stop gays or disallow gays to get married is absurd. Now, I don't believe in marriage. It's just a convenient administrative tool for when you get kids or buy a house together. It just makes all the legal stuff easier. Otherwise, it has no value. But if people who love each other want to get married, they should be able to do so, despite the genders they have. So, Mario, answer me these questions and don't beat around the bush. Does it bother you when 2 gay people get married who you've never met, do not know the existence of, and you will never meet them as well. Does that bother you? Does that hinder you in experiencing your religion to its fullest? Does it stop you from going to church and experiencing your religion to its fullest when I go to the shops on Sunday? You don't have to go to the shops on Sunday. You are not forced to do so. So why does it bother religious people when I go to the shops on Sunday? How do you justify religious people stopping me to go to the shops on Sunday? Or how do you justify religious people forcing gays to change their lives? Shopping on Sunday or someone being gay, are these things stopping you from experiencing your religion? Then explain me how that works. If those things don't stop you from experiencing your religion, then why are religious people enforcing their beliefs upon people who have no use for those beliefs? Why are religious people hindering others who believe differently, or forcing those people to make changes in their lives when those people do not hinder religious people in experiencing their religion? Humor me and answer my questions. One final question. How is protecting my rights a violation of your rights? Stopping religious people from imposing their religion on me or others is not a violation of your rights. I also have the right of freedom of religion, and I choose to live religion free. Thank you, and thanks for watching.